In April of this year, Shell began the final preparations to bring the Corrib gas pipeline ashore at Glengad. That was the signal for battle stations. The hardcore of protesters were mobilised to take what they call direct action.
Shell has not shown the people here the consents which they claim to have to do the damage they are doing to an SAC and an SPA. Do you have a copy of the consents which allows you and your force?
Could you start from I lost you halfway through there. Could you start again? What did you say there?
Because the state will not engage with us and will not reason with us, and instead they have resorted to the use of force, it has forced us into the reluctant position where we must stand up for ourselves. What that means is putting our bodies in the way and adopting non-violent direct action tactics.
Now, in regards to your car, I'm asking you to remove your car. It's causing an obstruction, please.
My car is there to prevent, in any way it can, unlawful work. You do not have a right, a lawful right, to tell me at the moment to do anything because you are working in complicit times. Are you listening to me?
Sorry? Oh, I missed you there. Could you start? What did you say there again?
You are complicit in illegal acts.
When you do that, you risk criminalisation, you risk arrest, and you also risk violence.
I'm asking you again, Mr. Hart, please move your car. That's all. It's going to cause an accident. It really is. It's going to cause a traffic accident, Mrs. Harrington.
I don't think it's a case of changing the light, no. I think it's much more complex than that. And it seems to me that the opposition really is made up of maybe a number of small groups that have come together. There are four kinds of strands. People who do not want rural Ireland to change under any circumstances, who are still utterly caught in a vision of thatched cottages and small farms and seemingly happy times. Secondly, it's made up of those who are ideologically opposed to the project because they reckon the state has sold the resources cheaply. Then there are a number of people who are, shall we say, extreme environmentalists. A small group in the area, augmented during the summer season by the arrival of eco-warriors from different parts of the world. Now, these eco-warriors, committed as they are to the environment, find the harsh environment of Eris too different in the winter. They usually disappear for the winter and return in April, like the swallows.
You're earning your money now, boy! Never! Never fucking do it.
Kind of scumbags are
And then you have a group of what I would call extreme nationalists.
You're fucking black and tan country! You're in this country long enough, you black and tan bastard!
And they have a vision of Ireland like this is almost like that Aryan vision that Hitler had, and sees Ireland like nothing else. That above all, Ireland must be pure, even of course if it ends up poor.
Is this man under arrest? If not, deceased from holding. IRA didn't kill half enough of you cunts in the north. And the fucking come to the south too, you fuckers.
The battle for the gas field is getting dirty. The countdown to the end game is on, and bodies are now being put on the line.
There's no fucking planning for here. If he shows the plan, and we'll do the job.
Rossport man Willie Curduff's latest stand is to sit down under a truck.
Tell him to start it up by killing me to hell. I'll be out of the way. I don't care. I'd rather get killed here. At least you'll be able to take me out in one piece. When I'm blowing up, I'll be in a million pieces. That I don't want.
Willie Curduff is one of the Rossport Five. In 2005, a handful of local men defied a court order and landed themselves in jail for 94 days. Curduff has been a hero to the opponents of Shell since then. 2 years ago, Willie won a prestigious international award for his environmental activism. The American Goldman Prize made Willie richer by over $100,000. In the 1950s, Willie's father opposed the introduction of electricity in Erris. And like his father before him, it seems Willie is suspicious of progress.
Don't catch the kick! Don't kick! Don't catch! I hear don't take the life! The fucking kick! Someone go down and take the ball. You're doing what's wrong. Willie, come on. You're fucking doing what's wrong. You're working for Shell. I never... Killing my family. Get the fuck out of there! Get the fucking country! Get out of there! Get out! I said get out! I said get the fuck out of there!
There is deep division on the Erris Peninsula between those who consider the gas find to be a godsend in an area ravaged by unemployment and poverty, and those who feel that no good will come out of it. Both sides claim to speak for the majority. Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael have the 5 Dáil seats in Mayo, and both of them support the Shell project. So who supports Maura Harrington and her comrades?
The Green Party, of course, before they got their bums on seats, made all sorts of nice green noises, but they have turned rather limp at this stage. Sinn Féin has supported us more or less from the beginning. They were very supportive of the Rossport 5.
Rose Conway Walsh is the Sinn Féin candidate for the local elections in the Erris Peninsula. We asked Rose to explain why her party supports the Shell to Sea campaign. Rose told us she was too busy to do an interview. It seems the party's backing for Maura is now a bit of an embarrassment for Rose.
In writing, so I will.
Do you accept that I have made a complaint orally to you now for the second time today?
The anti-brigade are not camera shy. Maura and her vociferous comrades run a slick propaganda machine. But the locals who work on the site and those who provide goods and services to Shell have been strangely silent. We went on to the processing terminal to find out what the local workers from Mayo had to say for themselves.
Previously, I worked in the UK, Australia, China, Thailand, South America, and I never thought that I would get the opportunity to come back and work in the oil and gas industry in Ireland. So when I was offered the opportunity to come home in 2000, I was delighted. And being from Ballina, having been born in Ballina, the opportunity to come back and live in the West. And we returned from Argentina, myself and my wife. We started our family here. It's been a fantastic opportunity for us to be home and for our families as well.
For one, being a local, to see the biggest construction site in Ireland, based in North Mayo, in an area where it's principally either forestation or small farms and part-time farmers, to have a job at this scale, it's fantastic and great opportunity to work here.
It's a huge adventure for the area. I mean, if you look back even to my parents' age, you know, in their generation, my dad actually had to go to England when he was 12 or 13. You know, there was nothing here. There still isn't much here bar this industry. Originally, 2 years ago, I started as a student here. I'm only out of college since November 2008. I'm probably one of 4 people in my class that actually have a job in Ireland, and I think I'm the only person in Mayo that actually has a job.
So pull back, honestly, Willie will pull back. Just look at the back of the wheel so they can look at you, okay?
But not too many locals will have a job if Willie Carduff holds out and has his way.
No, I want the whole thing called off. And if you're not going to call it off, he'll have me dead. Simple as that. I'm here for the long haul. They laughed about me when they said I'd go to jail too. They said I wouldn't go to jail. I'm not a man to go back on my word. Not when there's something being harmful done to my community and to my family. So if you want to go ahead with it now, let you have another fucking go at it, that's all.